You can just start it with a statement, Coach.
Congratulations to these guys today because we had a tough non-conference to be able to end and finish on a win, and we will take it because we didn't have too many of these types of games in this non-conference schedule this year.
Coach, you hold them below 50 points. You shoot above 50%. Was this the most complete team effort this year?
I think so. We also played a little bit different defense that we haven't been playing as much tonight, but we knew based on our numbers and our legs for today's game that we needed to do that. But certainly proud. We've been doing a lot of shooting, a lot of focused shooting, a lot of consequence, cause and effect shooting in practice often. So it's hopefully it'll start paying off.
Shante, compared to the first 8 games this season, how much have you seen this team grow over the past 3 games?
Definitely, I feel like we all matured on the court, decision-wise, making better passing. Defense got definitely a lot better. So I definitely, over the past, our non-conference definitely helped us, and now we're going to conference play.
Coach, dressing 9, only really playing 8 because of Amanyuku being, 1-minute player. Did that have any effect on how your mindset was towards this game at all?
Well, you go in knowing that you got to do whatever it takes to win. So the fact that I needed to rest AO and just made a decision right from the first play that whatever it was, we have enough good players here that we can win with what we have. So, thank goodness everybody stepped up and had that opportunity. But you see that we're a little bit down right this minute. We were dropping like flies a little bit, and we'll be back. We'll be back strong. We just had a couple mishaps that you have throughout the season. We've had a lot of adversity, so we're used to overcoming all kinds of adversity. We probably could write a book about adversity for this past season, even from the head coach all the way down. So even our guests in here tonight, we all know about adversity scattered everywhere. So these guys have kind of learned through our resilience as a coaching staff as well, and now we're facing a little bit of adversity right now within our team.
Asia, with such a short bench, you have come out and have 20 points tonight. Did you feel like you needed to step up?
Yeah. Us being short and AO not being able to play that much, I feel like I had to step up a little bit. And we do a lot of good shooting, the coach said, so that really helped my squad play.
Asia, how much more comfortable have you been in the last few games?
It's getting more and more each game. This game, I feel like I'm 85% there. I should be 100% by the next 2 games.
Devin, you get your number called 10-7. It's got to be good feeling, good confidence feeling down whenever Amanyuku can't play, and you can just step in there and be a star. How'd you feel out there on the court tonight?
I felt really good. I think everybody stepped up in a different way, and the fact that I could do that for AO, because she's there every single game. She comes and plays every single game, so I was happy I could step up when they called me.
Coach, another great showing on the defensive end, especially holding Norfolk State to just 47 points, and it just seemed like throughout the entire game, on the defense, players had their hands up in passing. How much have you been stressing that in practice?
A lot, and I think we did a great job against Ole Miss in our man-to-man. I think that kind of just was the switch that flipped on, and then to have an opportunity to play, what we played tonight is pretty awesome because we don't, really get that opportunity. But I knew with our size and, we're going to play a really good team on Sunday that we're going to need our bigs as well. So it's a good preparation for that game on Sunday because, William Mary does a good job in the inside game. So we're going to need to be able to step it up. I'm proud of them and certainly got a long ways to go, and we have a lot more tricks up our sleeve and as we move forward in the conference season.
How important is it that you're riding this high heading into CAA play?
Well, exactly where we need to be, and I challenged them today. We have a good job of being loose but yet being focused, and I think that's the hardest part about a team, and Tay knows this, and Devin too. She's been on enough teams, is holding things together and keeping that intensity all throughout, no matter what. And I was proud of them tonight too. When we got up pretty high against these guys, that we didn't let down. We didn't finish as well. We had some. I tried to give a reference to the Bad News Bears and some of the plays toward the end of the game, but I'm a little old for that. Nobody's ever seen that movie in their life, so I didn't have 20 minutes to give a recap of the narrative of the story. But we were doing some knucklehead things toward the end. But we did a good job of holding that tempo. So we'll take whatever we can. We know now the big influx of the season is coming with the conference. So we're just a third of the way there, so we got to get moving.
Coach, 17 of 21 from the free throw line tonight. That's a very big improvement over where you guys have been on the season. How much have you been working on that?
A lot, and they're laughing because we pretty much ran for 11 days shooting free throws. So, whatever it takes for us to make it in the game, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. So it's a focus thing sometimes in practice, I think, and the thing is that when they shoot free throws in practice, they're in control of their own destiny. So when they miss, they run. So that's why they're probably snickering a little bit, because sometimes they make themselves run too much. So, but then you go and shoot 17 for 21, you know, that's pretty good. So we'll take it.
Seems like the outside shooting has been improving over the past 4 games. Just how nice is it to see your offensive options expanding?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a focus. It was game experience. It was really pretty much us going back to the basics and getting pads out and just nailing people when they were shooting. I mean, honestly, that was some of the old tactics we were doing. You know, just definitely a lot of pad work, because I felt like we were a little bit too soft on our finishes, and you know, and I think we have to keep doing that. That's something with this team we've got to do all throughout the year. I mean, they've got to have a lot of pressure on them, you know, to score, and playing the big teams we were playing with a lot of body contact. You know, like I said, we got a lot of experience early that you can't really recreate in practice. So, you know, all that. You know, we're moving forward. We're nowhere near there, and these guys know that. We're going to get challenged a lot, and now we just got to know that we can handle anything that's thrown at us as we move forward in the toughest part of our season.
Coach, were you happy with the ball distribution and the number of different players who were scoring, especially early on?
Oh, a ton. You know, I mean, that was fun to watch. I mean, we were 19 assists. I'd like that to be like 20 or 21, but you know, we got a little pass happy there for a while. But yeah, I was really excited about that, and you know, we got 10 less shot attempts. We turned the ball over a little bit too much tonight, but 11 days without playing and really not having a full scrimmage because of numbers. You know, I was a little worried about that, so I thought they handled that really well. But yeah, you know, just really looking for each other and getting out and running, and then looking inside a little bit more. It was good. It was a good total team effort.
That also take into account with the 19 offensive rebounds Norfolk State had as well, because it seems like a high number. Like, you know, Shante or Devin were kind of getting pushed around a little bit in the paint, or was it just the ball bounced off the rim the wrong
No,
time?
they averaged. They were up in there 43, 45. You know, they rebound, and we knew that coming in, and you know, also rebounding out of the zone we played. You know, it is different, and the guards have to drop down and rebound a little bit more and box out, and we had a little bit of that, a little bit of mishaps with that. But overall, you know, it was good to end non-conference with a win for sure.
How does the intensity level change now that you're starting conference play?
Yeah, now it's, and this is where my seniors have to step up with these guys, explaining that everybody knows, you know, everything about you so well. I mean, we do have an influx of some new players, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't take long. And it's just a different ball game. It's fun to have our first conference game at home, but it's different. You know, the defense is tighter. You know, the seniors on the other teams are playing has known our players for years. So you know, Janine Aldridge is coming in here, a local kid from Massapequa, and then Jenna McKenna, and you got another kid named Emily Carell, who is a really good player that played like professional football, and she's just coming along this year. So it doesn't matter what anybody's records are coming in, and hopefully this wisdom of our seniors will, you know, really control the locker room culture here as we, you know, start this thing, because it's records. You don't go back and look at point differentials. You don't do anything except focus on your next opponent in conference, and you know how difficult, you know, it is, you know, to win conference games. And we have an edge, and you know, we've got some surprise attacks with people, and we're ready for the challenge here.